Tony's trip back with the Cadillac was a long one. The Land Rover struggled to tow the sheer weight of the Cadillac, and in doing so, pushed it to its limit. With insanely low temperatures outside, even the Land Rover's heater struggled to keep Tony warm. And by the time Tony arrived back at the base, he was hypothermic. He then went in, sorted out his spoils, and hid the presents that he'd got for Lucy in his bedroom. The farm Lucy had been managing while he was away was coming on nicely. Potatoes and cabbages had matured while Tony had been away, and they would be ready come Christmas. However, to make doubly certain, Tony decided that it was time to run the generator. With it being the festive season, they would keep it on for the week. They had enough gas to spare, and with it being a special occasion, Tony wanted their spirits high. Tony also went out and did some fishing, ready for the Christmas feast. He only managed to catch 2 fish, but it should be ample food for the 2 of them, and should provide some much needed protein for the 2 of them. For the first time in a long time, Tony had took off his helmet to actually see himself in the mirror. Looking at his tangled hair and his messy beard, Tony didn't even recognize himself anymore. He attempted to cut it, but it ended up being quite messy anyway. But he didn't mind the look, it was better than it was before, and he felt a little more human, and a little more like himself afterwards. He decided that what he desperately wanted was to get clean. He took a bit of a risk, but it was one that he needed. He ran to the river, washed himself in his clothes, and quickly ran back in to dry by the fire. It was freezing, and it felt horrible and refreshing at the same time. But when he was finally warm, with nice clean clothes, he thought it was worth it. It was definitely worth the risk. Tony went out. He knew that he needed more metal sheets, he needed more everything, if he wanted to fix the cars up and get the Cadillac in a decent condition ready for Christmas. But now, we find Tony and Lucy on Christmas Eve, ready for the festivities ahead. Hello my fellow spuds, and welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid. It's only been about a week since I last left you off. We are back. We have the fire going, we've got the farm all set up and lovely and nice. We've harvested actually quite a lot of it, and I've chucked all of it in the freezer. So we went out and caught a couple of big fish, so I've got them in the freezer. We've got some cabbages, we've got some broccoli. Why aren't they freezing? They are freezing just really slowly. I'm hoping that we've got to have a couple more bits of broccoli and stuff finished by tomorrow. I'm kind of hoping these tomatoes are also done soon. But we've got some tinned food that we can make up with it. We can kind of chuck them in along with the roasting stuff. So yeah, all good. When I went out, I went and collected a second roasting tin so we can actually do a decent amount of roasting. Got loads of water. I went and collected some and boiled it all up in the fire. So all is good. I've kind of sent Lucy upstairs just so that she is out the way, because this episode we are going to get the Cadillac sorted a little bit, just fix up the heater, get it looking nice. We're going to do a little bit to the Humvee, but most importantly, we're going to get ready for Christmas. We're going to get a Christmas tree sorted. It's going to be amazing. I'm really, really excited. So, since Tony sent Lucy upstairs, he went and got a Christmas tree. Oh! So this is from a mod I basically just installed called Last Christmas. It seems like a fairly new mod. It's actually really, really cool. You can make a tree out of some wood, some branches, and bits and bobs. So it's not a real tree, it's a fake tree. But you can then decorate it with tinsel, gold stars, and all sorts of stuff, which is incredibly cool. So where should we place this tree then? Guess we should move the telly out the way. That would be a good idea. There we go. I accidentally broke the table it was on, but it's fine. We're a carpentry level 4 now, so we should be able to make another one and it not be too big a problem. Yeah, so that's fine. Right, let's place the tree then. Tree. Where are you, Mr. Tree? There we go. Here? Look how nice that looks. That is such a nice tree. Right, so to decorate it, we are going to need tinsel and gold stars. So how do we make them? Let's have a little look. Right, so it looks like what we have to do is make these gifts out of paper and glue. Oh, it's a good thing I gathered all that paper then. And then we open it to get a gold star. Oh, and all these ornaments. Right, okay, I'll go do that now, quickly. How do we make the tinsel? Rope or twine? Okay, right, I'll go make them, and I'll come back in a sec. Right, so I'm back, and I've got gold star and tinsel, so that us decorate the Christmas tree. Oh, beautiful. That's amazing. Right, and now we can decorate it with the ornaments that we've got. So let's do that. Right, okay, there we go. And can we do anything else with this? Yeah, so now the next step is some garlands, which we've already made, and we need a battery. So I'll go grab them. I'm hoping this actually means it lights up. Right, and there we go. That is a well-decorated tree. Oh, I'm liking that. Right, we've got a couple of spare gifts that I made, so let's just chuck them Can we chuck them on the ground? Or what else can we make with them? For some reason, we can make a Halloween bucket. We can make some snow globes. Let's just place them down. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, I love it so much. That's awesome. Oh, and the broccoli can be harvested. Yay. More broccoli for us. Can any potatoes? Yes, 2 of the potatoes can be. Oh, good. We have plenty of food for Christmas now. We need to hurry because it's starting to get a bit late. We need to be ready for Christmas Eve. Right, loads of broccoli. Got loads of potatoes now. That's really good. Now, the other thing, I have installed another mod, which adds the ability to make presents. Here we go. So you can make these presents. It's actually for like multiplayer, so you can do it in servers and things and give gifts to people. But we've got small presents, medium presents, and large presents, all made by paper. So I'm going to go make what I can, and I'll be back in a second. Right, here we go. So I made what I could. So what you do is you place these gifts around on the floor. Place them like there. Can we rotate? Oh, we can rotate these ones. That's cool. Got these medium presents. Oh god, that's huge. Okay, put that one there and that one there. And we've got a large present. Oh, sweet Jesus. What is that wrapping paper? Is that it's Spiffo. Cool. Where does this go? Because that's gonna... Oh, no, there we go. It goes behind the tree. Oh, that's cool. Right, I think that's going to be the... Oh! Jesus Christ. What? when you look in the inventory, it makes that noise. That's so weird and so cool at the same time. Right, let's go get Lucy's presents. Quickly chuck them in. And then we'll go do up the Cadillac. Nothing's happening, Lucy. Go about your own business. You're not allowed in my bedroom. Go away. Yeah, Lucy won't be able to see... We put this arcade machine in our backpack. Nothing to see here, Lucy. Everything's fine. What else we got? We got her some books. Annoyingly, I wanted to get the full collection of farming, but we didn't. So she can have just 1 to 4. That's fine with me. We got a couple of video cassettes for her, so she'll have that. We got the summer hat. We got the blue scarf was hers. Some sapphire stone earrings. We got the riding helmet. I fixed up the nomad trousers, the parka, and the nomad boots for her, so she's now got a full set. Let's have all them. We got her a plant, makeup, a doll, and ring. We got some candy, and we got some chocolate, but that's still downstairs. And I think that's everything for her. Nothing to see here. Shh, stay up there. You're not allowed down. Not allowed down until Christmas now. There we go. Got our favorite chocolate. Now let's go chuck this stuff away. Oh, we can put stuff in those little gifts as well. That's adorable. Oh, I'm not going to get used to that. Right, let's chuck the books in one gift. These act like little storage containers, which is really cool. Chuck the videos in here. Chocolate and the candy in here. In this one, we'll chuck the large plant pot. Obviously, in the massive one, we have to chuck the arcade machine. What do we put in this one? We'll put all the clothes. There we go. In that gift, we can put the makeup. And in that one, the jewelry. The doll can go in with the jewelry. There we go. Okay, and apart from the Cadillac, which is just outside, that is all the gifts for Lucy. That's it, all set up, all ready to go. We're getting a bit tired, but we still haven't sorted out the Cadillac yet, so let's quickly run outside. Let's grab as many of these sheets as I can. We'll sort out the Humvee probably on Boxing Day or something when we've got time to spare. It's getting too late now, really. I would rather want to be fairly early in bed for Christmas. But let's go see the Cadillac. Let's try and sort out the bit so it's at least in decent working condition. Right, here we go. So this is the Cadillac. It's looking a bit worse for wear. Can we wash it? Let's wash it. We're going to have to reverse a little bit. There we go. Okay, repair. Then we'll repair. We'll repair. There we go. That's looking fairly decent. We are also going to look into fixing up the heater. We need 3 small metal sheets. And repair it again. There we go, 100%. So there won't be any issues with that. That's fairly good. I think that's basically all that we can do. The doors aren't in that bad condition. We don't have that many metal sheets. But I think that's decent. The last bit that we need to do really is wash this thing. So we've got a kettle of water on us. Before it gets too late, give the car a bit of a clean. Oh, so I thought we could clean the vehicle more, but I have given it a bit of a wash, but it looks like we can't clean any more for some reason. We do have water. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. But anyway, we have cleaned it quite a lot. It's fairly clean apart from that side. That'll do. Let's eke it back in. There we go. Right. It's not too late. It's still fine. Let's go to sleep, and in the morning it'll be Christmas. Yay! This is going to be amazing. Right. Quickly run up, go to sleep, and we'll have festivities tomorrow. Exciting stuff. It was the night before Christmas, when all through the base, well, a zombie was seen, as was usually the case. The survivors were tucked up behind their defences, an important step to keep up pretenses. When all of a sudden there arose a low groan, Tony rushed to the window and let out a moan. The moon shining down on the blanket of snow showed Tony exactly what was down below. A zombie, no less. No two, no three. So Tony got ready for the killing spree. How he dashed to the rope and then to the door, as the number of zombies were now more than 4. Tony met their gaze in front of the house, with the first of the zombies with a froth on their mouth. And then under starlight with the night calm as can be, Tony caused a massacre for all to see. Oh crap, oh no, oh hell, what a pain, said Tony as the zombie before him was slain. With a swing and a crack and a splat and a groan, the zombies fell when his crowbar hit bone. And after a while, when the deed was done, Tony searched to make sure that there were none. Suddenly from the trees a figure appeared, moving strange for a zombie, which Tony found weird. He was dressed up well from his head to his feet, and his clothes were all bloody, with a face white as a sheet. His eyes were drawn back, his cheeks all but hollow. His general appearance was hard to swallow. "Please help me," he rasped, through cracked lips so blue. Tony rushed him in before he caught flu. Next to the fire the figure did settle, regaling Tony with his story while he boiled the kettle. He spoke of running and hiding alone when his family turned and started to moan. He hid in his house in Westpoint no less, where he survived off scraps for 6 months, he guessed. He had only his radio to keep him sane and give him distraction from all of the pain. Then not long ago he'd seen a survivor causing a ruckus by being a fighter. How he had longed to go out and see him, but the chance of success he knew was slim. Zombies had amassed, waiting with glee for the chance he may escape, attempting to get free. So he watched the man go away into the field, and attempted once more to make himself concealed. As time went by he heard not a sound, apart from the zombies which were abound. Then one day he heard a voice on his radio's receiver. He had to check he didn't have fever. He said of a place nearby with ample supplies, and no zombies in sight, promised no lies. He packed his bag, and when he got chance, he ran out the door, not daring a glance. He ran and he sneaked across fields and woods, his pockets and bags filled with canned goods. It took him all day and all night for the trip, but when he finally arrived, he realised he'd made a blip. A handful of zombies had followed him there. He ran and he hid and he ushered a prayer, when out came a man from the house all strong. It was the same person he'd seen all along. But now he was here, in a house by the fire, for the first time in months, his situation not dire. He thanked Tony again, he couldn't quite believe it. But all this happened, he was ready to quit. Tony said he could stay as long as he wished, while looking at his watch upon his wrist. He smiled a happy smile and said to his guest, "Merry Christmas, young Ben. Now let's go get some rest." Right then, guys, it's the morning, so a very, very eventful night, really. We've got a new character, Ben. I've let him stay upstairs. He was extremely tired from last night, so I think it's only fair that we let him stay upstairs, basically, just let him do his own thing. Lucy's down here now. It's early in the morning. I think it's about time that we go show her the lounge now, don't you? Right, come on then, Lucy.
What is it? Merry Christmas.
What do you think?
Oh, wow, this is amazing. I love it.
Ooh, actually, before anything else, tomatoes are ready. Let's harvest them quickly. Right, Lucy, what do you think? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. This is so much. You shouldn't have got me all this.
That's all right. Don't worry.
I got you a few bits too.
Oh, really?
Yep. I'll put them over here next to the chair.
Oh my god, Lucy, you shouldn't have. I didn't expect anything. Oh, that's amazing. You've got loads. Thank you.
It's not much, as I haven't left the house, but I found a few bits in the attic I thought you might like.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you.
I found lots of paintings and pictures I made as a child. I thought you might like them.
Right, let's put these on the wall. Where should we put them? Oh, these are amazing, Lucy. I love them. Thank you so much.
Also, as it's Christmas, it's only fitting we wear Santa hats. I got 2.
Okay, well, if I'm wearing one, you're wearing one too. There we go. Excellent.
I found a picture of Mum. I thought you might like it.
Oh my god, thank you.
I wasn't sure if you had one. I hope it's okay.
I haven't seen her in years. I'll put her next to my bedside table. Oh, and you got my favourite. Thank you.
No problem.
You remember from all those years ago.
I was quite pleased with myself for remembering.
Oh, thank you so much. Right, it's your turn now.
Ooh, what have you got me? Oh, these are amazing. Thank you.
I hope you like it. I wasn't quite sure what ones to get.
No, they're great. Thanks.
I only had a limited options of what I could find. I hope they're okay.
I can imagine. No, they're perfect. Oh, you found them. Thank you. My favorite.
You're welcome. I hope you like them.
Yeah, they're just what I was after. Oh, another plant.
We got plenty of plants around the house, but I thought you deserved one for your bedroom.
Thanks. I'll pop it next to the bed. Oh my God, this is amazing. Where did you even get this?
It was going to be just for you, but I think since we've got Ben now, I think we should probably keep it downstairs in the shared area, just so that he has something as well.
That's fair enough. Hope he's okay. Oh, how is Ben?
Yeah, he's okay. I think he's just resting. He was basically awake all the time and had a long trip. Deserves a rest.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you.
Now, I know you like farming, and I couldn't get the full set, unfortunately, but I hope that's all right.
No, don't worry. This will help immensely. Ooh, Cyber Killer 2. Looks good. Oh, these clothes are so nice.
That's all right. You're welcome. Hope you enjoy them.
Sure, I'll try them on now. Fit perfectly, thank you.
It's a bit patchy. I hope that's okay. It took a while for me to fix up.
It's all been amazing. Thank you so much.
The best bit's yet to come. We have to make dinner now.
Oh, I can't wait for dinner.
Why don't you rest up for a bit, and I'll start dinner.
Okay, sure.
Right, okay. It's time to make our Christmas dinner now. Grab all this out. Right then, let's start. So, create a roast. We will do some potatoes, broccoli. Got some canned peas. Let's open up some canned peas. Open up some canned carrots. That'll be nice to have as well. And canned carrots. Right, we'll add some broccoli. Add some fish. Salt. Some cabbage. Pepper. And we will add a bit of tomato for this one, just to get some variety in there. There we go. Right, let's chuck these in. And let's get this cooking. Right, let's turn that off, and away we go. We've got some veg and some fillets and stuff. Right, let's get a bottle of wine out, and let's go enjoy ourselves. Tony and Lucy tucked in to an amazing meal. It was the best they'd both eaten in months. Fresh veg, fresh fruit, wine, beer. They had it all. Both of them enjoyed themselves, laughing merrily, enjoying the atmosphere. Lucy even went and got a radio, and as they sat there, enjoying themselves, they realised how quickly time had gone. They were stuffed to the brim. Couldn't eat anymore. Tony realised he hadn't given Lucy her best present, the one he'd worked so hard to get. He said they had one more present for a bit, or wait till the morning. Tony was worried about Ben. They hadn't heard a peep out of him. As Tony climbed the rope, he found Ben at the top, seeming confused, not really sure where he was or what was going on. Tony reassured him everything was okay. He was safe here, and ushered him to come with him so he could set him up a place at the dining table. All there at last, Ben was able to enjoy himself, having a drink, having something to eat. It had been a long while since he was able to enjoy himself this much. Months since he'd eaten this well. Both Tony and Lucy asked him a number of questions. Who he was, where he'd grown up, his situation. He kept quiet for the most of it, savouring the food, enjoying the wine, but it was clear he was traumatised by his experience. His whole family, his parents, and his siblings had all turned on him. He didn't go into details, but it was clear that he'd probably ended up killing them himself. He struggled to really come to terms with the fact that he was here with other survivors. The last 6 months he'd been curled up in his room. He had managed to break down the stairs and add a rope so that he could come and go, and in the early days he'd managed to do a bit of looting so that he had ample supplies of water and food. But once the horde started migrating, he struggled and was bound up in his room with his radio, with nothing to do, for months on end. When he'd seen Tony, it was a breath of fresh air. It gave him hope for the future, but he was too scared to try and venture out and follow him. With so many zombies around him in Westpoint, it was a suicide mission to do so. It was only hearing Lucy's words over the radio that he found the courage to climb down that rope and run out the door, into the snow and the hordes. He said it was all a blur, he just kept running. There were so many of them, and he kept apologising over and over again that he'd brought some with him. He hadn't realised until it was too late. But after Ben had finished his food, Tony said he was welcome to stay as long as he wanted. They had spare beds and they had enough food for all of them to last the winter. Lucy was thrilled that there was another person to join their little team, to join their little family. She questioned Ben whether he'd seen other survivors, and Ben shook his head. He thought he might have seen someone else early on, but he couldn't be certain. More like a glimpse out of the corner of his eye than anything. But he was sure if he'd survived, there might be others. Lucy seemed to take that as a challenge. She decided there and then that she was going to work the radio every day, try and find other survivors, to try and get them to go to their home. They could set up a refuge here, and with the supplies they had, they could easily support a small colony for a little while. Tony thought it was a great idea, and said that she should work on building defences, getting the other house up to scratch so it could support more people. For now, it was best that they go to sleep and start afresh in the morning. Tony woke up, more refreshed than ever, to see the picture of Lucy's mum next to the bed, his childhood sweetheart, brought about mixed emotions. It had been so long since he'd seen her face. He shed a few tears for her, regretting his life's decisions, but at the same time, he was thankful now that he was able to be with her and help her through this awful time. Right then, well, we had Christmas. I've put down the arcade machine here. I think that's quite a nice little place for everyone to use it. We've got Lucy and Ben. Oh, they're having a little convo. Okay, let's harvest these tomatoes, I guess. And I need to go show Lucy her new present, which is exciting. Right, Lucy, come with me. I'm going to show you your present now.
I can't believe there is more.
Right, Lucy, I hope you enjoy this. Don't peek.
Okay, I won't look.
Right, turn around.
Oh my god, Dad, is this for me? I love it.
You like it?
It's awesome. Thank you so much. Can I have a quick go?
Yeah, it's yours.
This is so cool. I haven't driven in ages.
You like it?
Thank you so much. I love it.
Right, you can go for a drive whenever you like. Maybe we can go for a drive at some point together someday. Right, come on then, let's go get out of the cold.
Yeah, that's it. Get in. It's freezing.
Right, okay, there we go. Well, we've got Ben and Lucy. They're going to just enjoy themselves in here for a little bit. So while they get acquainted, let's go and sort out the Humvee and see if we can upgrade it a little bit. Right, so we should have a spare window. So let's go through, have a look at the worst condition one. There we go, 31. We should be able to make a side window. Actually, hang on, let's take this one out and we'll see in the Land Rover whether there's one that's worse off than 31. It's exactly the same. Actually, this is worse. So what we can do is make the side window now. There we go, we've got a side window. Now we should just be able to install it into the Humvee, and that should be good at that point. Right, here we go, and install. It's gone up to 66 apparently from 33 or 31. That's not too bad, and we could do the same with the rest of it. We could upgrade the doors. That might not be too bad a shout. The doors are very bad condition. Yeah, let's just fix this car up. Right, here we go. So we need to install a gas tank in this because we took the gas tank out a little while ago. There we go, big gas tank. Right, okay, before it gets too late, let's just chuck everything we can into this. So, right, install the big heavy-duty gas tank. There we go, success. We can make some armor for it. That would be quite cool. Let's fix up the hood, trunk storage. Right, we can't repair any of that. We can't repair any of that. We're going to have to look out for more engine parts so we can repair the engine. We should be able to repair the heater. Okay, that's 80%. That's pretty good going. Right, let's uninstall the doors. Okay, and we should be able to repair the doors. Right, and then let's fix these two doors up. Okay, we can't. We don't have enough stuff. Well, that's not too bad. Let's just install those doors then. Install the windows. Right, and there we go. We've fixed up quite a lot of what we can do with the Humvee, so actually it's not in too bad condition. We are hypothermic, so I need to get in very quickly. But we could make some more windows with the scalpel and the spare windows that we got. We could probably make another spare windshield for it. But I think that's pretty good. And we can potentially look at making some armor from all the pipes that we've got, because I believe, if we check, we need lots of metal sheets. Oh, we need metal working level 5. Okay, that's not great. We can make a windshield just from a windshield. I presume that's meant to be heavy-duty windshield. And we have to be level 5 for the armor. Fine. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, at least we could fix up the windshield and the windows then and the doors. Make them all decent. Have we got a couple of spare brakes and suspension? I think we do. So we could potentially fix that up as well. At that point, I think it'll be a good working car. Next episode, what we're going to do is I'm thinking that we need somewhere to actually get gas from. We've secured the place up there last episode, which is amazing. We've got somewhere, but it's very, very far away. I think what we're going to do is potentially after we fix up the Humvee, take that down to the nearest gas station where we went before. I think there were lots of zombies there. It's just north of Dixie. But what I'm thinking is we clear that, we secure the gas station there, and at that point we've got an easy place to go get gas from. Once we've got that, I think we are good. We can do whatever we want then. And then after that, I think it's just a case of getting the base ready. Maybe we'll make a perimeter wall. We will get the other house up and running. And yeah, be really, really good. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this, please leave a like and subscribe. A massive thank you to all my Patreons. Pet Drew, David Clint, David Aaron, Mikhail, DeBlarg, Rye, Carlara, Daniel, Damer, Len, Andrew, Alex, MBH Nexus, Lord Lord, T Chaos, Toolman, Rimmer, Nacho Cheese, Jack, and Mikey. Thank you so much, guys. You are just amazing. Thank you so much. Just thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.